Well, folks, the Video Music Awards happened last night. You know how excited I am to cover that. It starred such vaunted names as Diddy and Shakira. So apparently we have time travel back to my high school days, which is exciting news. The VMAs haven't really been super duper relevant for a long time, but every so often they just try another shock tactic. So according to my reporters on the ground, Savvy was responsible for this segment. I've been told that basically it was pretty blasé. It had the usual heaping helping of quasi-nudity and all the rest. This was led off by a brand new song from those artists of the spoken word, the Shakespeares of our time. Megan Thee Stallion, T-H-E, because you are the stallion. Megan Thee Stallion. And Cardi B. Two of the great artists, in the pantheon of the canon. It's going to go like Beethoven, Brahms, Gershwin, John Cage, Cardi B. That's how it's going to go. It's going to be amazing. So they have a new song. Their prior hit was, of course, WAP, which I did a better version of than they did. And their new song is called Bongos. So they've just moved around to the back. So WAP was, of course, about the female genitalia, and Bongos is about the booty. So taking a page from Sexy Red. Now, to be fair, my understanding is that Bongos doesn't directly talk about the anus in the same way that Sexy Red does, which is of benefit to us all. But Bongos is about the butt cheeks, apparently. So we are a nation with deep spiritual value and connection to undying beauty. That is what we are. So their new song, Bongos, they did a version of it at the VMAs. I feel like I can predict where they're going next, right? There are only a few other body parts. So I assume that next is going to be the boobs song, right? Right? They did WAP, they did Bongos. They have to move to the boobs, I assume, next. So here they were last night, these geniuses of creative enterprise. Wait, is Megan Thee Stallion a little person? That's a massive height differential. So they are twerking and shaking their bongos, as you might imagine, if you are privileged enough not to have to watch this. And then there's Taylor pretending that she likes this song. Megan is enormous. Megan plays power forward for the LA Lakers. So it's just a lot of twerking. Wow, this is what a display. What an incredible display of athleticism and female class. This is what women fought for generations to gain access to. This is women for generations felt as though they were living as though they were under the heel of a patriarchal society, and finally they've achieved the liberty to be actual quasi-prostitutes on screen, which is something they never had before, except for literally all of human history, to, shake their bongos for money. That never have women achieved this sort of, except for like in all societies. But except for that, true feminism at work. Again, I'm just like, this is how dumb this stuff has become. We are now, they've basically decided that they're going to do the sexual version of head, shoulders, knees, and toes. It's like, the song that you sing with like your small kids, like head, shoulders, knees and toes. Now, but it's like with bodily orifices, right? So it's like ears, nostrils, mouth, and WAP. Like they're running out of body parts. And so there will come a point where they run out of body cavities and they have to start going to actual internal organs. It's a thing that they're going to end up with, right? They're running out of body cavities to rest in, so now they're going to wrap out your small intestine. That's right. That's the way this is going to go. They're having trouble defining exactly what hot is. I assume they're going to write a song next about their epiglottis. This is where we're going. Okay, folks, we're going to get to songs about the spleen. I'm personally very much looking forward to a song about the liver. I think that the processing of bile requires some sort of extended meditation from Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. So our culture is in the best of hands. Let's talk about the weakness of the American economy right now. We've got new economic numbers coming in. We'll talk about it in a little while. I got to tell you, they are not good. Okay, people are having a hard time figuring out where to put their money. I am. I think pretty much everybody is. You put it in real estate, it looks like the real estate market is cruising for a bruising. You put it in the stock market, it looks like the stock market is overvalued when you look at like price to earnings ratios. So where do you put the money? Well, one thing you could do is take at least some of your money and put it in precious metals as a hedge. Okay, that's just a smart thing that people do. They diversify their asset base. Investors and savers are looking to harness the power of physical gold held in a tax-sheltered IRA. I buy gold from Birch Gold. I trust them to help me diversify my savings. You can protect your IRA or 401k by diversifying with gold from Birch Gold. As the U.S. dollar continues to receive pressure from foreign countries, digital currency, and central banks, it's good to arm yourself with the information that you need to protect your savings. Text Ben to 989898. They'll send you a free information kit on gold with an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Thousands of happy customers, countless 5-star reviews. I trust Birch Gold to help you diversify and go ask all your questions. And then when you feel secure, then start diversifying. It'll be nice to have some gold to depend on in tough times. Again, text Ben to 989898 to get started. Everybody knows I love my Helix mattress, right? Again, I got home really late last night. We did a backstage in Nashville. I had to fly back to Florida. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but the sleep that I did get is thanks to my Helix mattress. Well, now they have a new high-end collection, Helix Elite. Helix has harnessed years of extensive mattress expertise to bring their customers a truly elevated sleep experience. The Helix Elite collection includes 6 different mattress models, each tailored for specific sleep positions and firmness preferences. I've had my Helix sleep mattress for 7-8 years at this point. It's great. My wife loves it as well. If you're nervous about buying a mattress online, you don't have to be. Helix has a sleep quiz. It matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress, because why would you buy a mattress made for somebody else? I took that Helix quiz. I was matched with a firm but breathable mattress. Go to helixsleep.com/Ben. Take their 2-minute sleep quiz. Find the perfect mattress for your body and sleep type. Your mattress will come directly to your door, shipped for free. Plus, Helix has a 10-year warranty. You have to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. Helix has over 12,000 5-star reviews. Their financing options, flexible payment plans make it so a great night's sleep is never far away. In fact, Helix's Labor Day sale is still going on. They're offering 25% off all mattress orders plus 2 free pillows for my listeners. It's a great deal. Go to helixsleep.com/Ben. Use code HelixPartner25. This is their best offer yet. It's not going to last long with Helix. Better sleep starts right now. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift won Best Pop Award because, it's a year. And this is what happens every year. And she's very grateful to all of her songwriters, all 9,000 of them. Every Taylor Swift. Remember that time when Taylor Swift was a songwriter? Remember that? And she wrote her own songs and her own lyrics. And now she has a team of minions, maybe in India, writing songs for her. And then she has another team of minions, maybe in China, auto-tuning it for her. Taylor Swift may be our first musical AI. I think it's possible. Anyway, here is Taylor Swift, overjoyed at winning yet another VMA, which will immediately go into her garage. So exciting.
I'm not doing well pivoting from this to this. Like, I had your dolls. What, are you doing something? What's gonna happen now? What are you, there's something they're gonna do something, and I need to know what it is. You guys you're pop personified. Wow. So to receive this from your golden
NSYNC
pop
is giving her an
hands
award. That's what's happening.
Really,
our country is so old
it's
that
much.
The pop stars are now my age. That's it. I'm 39. They're having to do callbacks to NSYNC. That's not strong stuff. Meanwhile, Doja Cat, who I have been reliably informed is named after a strain of marijuana and her cat. I'm not kidding you. That's a real thing. Doja Cat showed up naked. So that was exciting for everyone. I feel like she has something in her teeth in this picture. Is that because there's a watermark on it, or is that just something in her teeth? Oh, fashion is having stuff in your teeth now? She went too hard at the open salad bar and got some kale going on over there. In any case, she showed up with nothing upon her well, those aren't her bongos. Those are her, what would be the appropriate term? I don't know. I don't need your suggestion, Zach. That was not an open invitation for euphemistic terminology. And then she did a performance in which women danced around. Again, we've now reached the openly boring satanic. There used to be see, here's the thing. I said about Burning Man too. When the counterculture becomes the culture, transgressive stuff is actually incredibly boring. In order for you to transgress against the thing has to have some sort of cultural cachet or power. So if somebody walks around doing the Madonna routine, the stripper saint routine that she did in the early 80s, it has no cultural penetration at all because it's because the church has no power in American society anymore, unfortunately. So the same thing is happening here now, right? If you go back to the 90s, then satanic imagery used to really shock people. Why? Because we didn't like Satan. Satan was bad, right? We all knew that satanic imagery was like a bad thing. Now, because we have basically flattened out all moral ground in the United States and we are supposed to attain, our great moral attainment will be moral apathy. The more apathetic you are about everybody else's morality, the better a person you are. It used to be that if you cared about morality and you cared about people seeking a higher good or a higher life, this is what made you moral. Now, if you actually care about this stuff, it makes you immoral. So it's not transgressive to have strippers dancing around in satanic gear. It's actually just them representing the regime. So here was Doja Cat, again, a woman named after marijuana and her cat, which, as we say, I mean, it's like, I hesitate to even compare her to poets of the past. Shelley, Keats, Doja Cat. Here we go.
I said what I said.
Oh, look, naked people in blood. Wow, that's... This is called Paint the Town Red with blood, apparently. Do people like this? I want to know if like people actually like this. And if so, why? Were they drop it on their head as children? Who's sitting around, they're like, ugh, and here's Tay-Tay again pretending that she likes the song. And then you have these creepy children of the corn who have arrived just in time from like the latest horror movie to be bloodied up strippers. By the way, like, can I just say that if this is anyone's fantasy, you need to see a psychiatrist immediately. Yeah. So, again, I keep coming back to it. Our culture's in the best of hands. We're all in great shape over here. It's all going amazing. Are you tired of the lies and the twists of the mainstream media talking points? Yeah, me too. Join me in my newest series, Fact, where I dismantle and bring truth to this tiring mainstream agenda.